before we get into the game, shouts to Salford as well for having us down. Myles got to have a little bit of a celebrity appearance yesterday, didn't you? What did you get up to? Tell us.
I had a great day.
What did you do?
I met all the players. I went into the fountain. Then I went into the night 2 bar. Then I went into the foundation thing. Then he asked what the score will be to people. Then I watched the match, took a penalty at half time, and then met all the players.
Oh, and you had a race as well. You had 2 races, I think.
You walked out with Cairns at the start of the game.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, I forgot about
And
that.
you know what me and Samir did?
What?
Bet chips and curry.
Yeah.
But what an experience that was for
Yeah.
you, mate, walking out with Cairns. All the players knew who you was as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, you got told off by a player as well, who told you off.
Oh, yeah, we are contractually obliged
Got
to
told.
Oh, Elliot,
change
what?
all of our opinions there.
Elliot, what?
What did he say to you?
Can I tell you something? For now, I just changed my mind. Elliot, what? And Henry are the best players now.
Oh, and Lund as well.
Yeah, Lund.
You had a word with Lund. He had a few things to say.
If you've not seen it, though, go check the Salford
it's
Instagram
brilliant.
out. I think it'll still be up there for another.
We'll put some clips on
Probably,
this, shall we,
yeah.
can't we?
Yeah, we'll put some clips in here, sure you won't mind. But boys,
I was well jealous, by the way. Just have to throw that out there. So he meets all the players, and I'm sat there just with chips and curry in my hand. Is that not just a metaphor for life? But yeah, you met all the players.
You wish
no, wait.
you wish you was that when you was
Hey.
younger.
Myles, when you were getting high fives off the warm up, Samir, who's in his mid-30s.
Mid-30s, I'm 33.
Oh, that's mid. Put his hand out and got high fives off them warming up as well.
I didn't get one. I put my hand out and no one touched it. They were just looking, who's this 30-year-old fat man stood at the end. I was like, come on, boys. And they all swerved me. Just gutted about it. I was like trying to get eye contact with them. They thought, he's mad. I was like, yeah, come on, lads. And I realised I'm taller than all the players apart from Dackers and Smith. So I just like some weird guy trying to touch them.
But you got a load of high fives, didn't you?
Yeah, you got a fist bump off the Ballon d'Or winner.
Yeah, Kelly and Myles said he's going to win the Ballon d'Or for you.
Oh, and we have to say happy birthday, Bolton. It was Matt's birthday as well the other week.
Yeah.
And there was a touching video, wasn't there, where he goes, Bolton, happy birthday. And it was lovely.
Right, boys, let's talk about the game then. Salford came in with Crewe in 3rd place, managed to pull off a massive 4-2 win. I said before the game I'd be happy with a point in this one. We walked away with all 3, didn't we?
All of our predictions are off.
I know,
You
yeah.
went...
I went 1-1,
I was the closest one.
What was yours?
2-1.
See, I went 1-0, Matt Smith head up,
Yeah.
which I do every week.
I said 1-0 on the socials, but in the end I was thinking 1-1.
Wasn't expecting the result at all.
I was expecting, not expecting, but I thought it would have been great to come away with a point. You were close though, 2-1. Who did you say score? You said Matt Smith.
And
Malin, you said.
Stephen Mallett came close. Stephen Mallett.
You remember
did
that
he yesterday?
You remember
he
that
did
overhead kick?
Yeah, he did that overhead kick and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
insane.
Yeah, I mean, we came. To be fair, Crewe had a good few efforts. They hit the crossbar, they hit the post
yeah.
twice.
Smoke
They,
of that.
you know, it wasn't as one-sided as the score suggests, but I thought Salford controlled and dominated pretty much the
Yeah,
game.
there was a teamwork about the team yesterday where everyone was just proper going
Yeah.
for it, and especially some of the new lads coming in like Ingram and John.
Yeah.
They look like they've been in the team for years.
It looked, they're finally settling into the team, aren't they? Especially back end of the second half when England picked the ball up and ran through everybody.
Yeah.
But, you know, obviously the final 3rd ball to Matt Smith.
Yeah, but you know
Should have
what?
been
I
there.
just thought, you know what, he's done a top job there. He gets
he
the
got
pass
forward.
for me.
I think that's been Salford's issue, though, hasn't it? Obviously, just on the negative side of it, Salford's issue has been that final 3rd ball. We were saying it
Yeah.
just before they scored the first. Like, we're getting forward
Yeah.
and not putting the ball into the box or to any players. But what did you think when Matt Smith's goal went in?
Amazing.
Then at half-time, Myles, you went on the pitch, took a penalty,
Nutmegged him again.
nutmegged him again. Is that 2 for 2 nutmegs?
Don't feel snide on the mascot now that you keep scoring against him. And did you beat him in rock, paper, scissors as well?
4 times.
4 times.
In a
Alright,
row.
so-
In a row as well.
I feel like you need to make a public apology to the mascot.
Say sorry, Billy the Lion.
You'll never save my penalty and your film will never win in rock, paper, scissors.
Fair
Ooh,
enough.
that's fight talk.
Fair enough. I'll have to see him next time it's on site.
Oh, actually, Kearns called you a little mascot as well, didn't he?
But you got to walk out with Cairns, yeah, yesterday. How good was that? What happened? Tell us about it, because me and Sam weren't there. What happened?
I left you behind.
You did?
Yeah, we were
Like
sat
most
there
of
like
the
an
career.
old couple. I was videoing. I was like, "Oh, look at him go!" And he was just there thinking he's a famous rock star.
Go on,
Did you
tell-
see him come out? He went like,
I mean, it's just amazing. I've never been a mascot before. I have once, but that's been in rugby.
That's true, yeah. What was it like with the footballers? Did Ken say anything to you? I seen you waving at the fans and stuff.
What?
When you came out, you was doing that, weren't you?
Oh yeah, everyone done it.
Oh, right, okay. What was it like with the players knowing your name, though?
It's just good. They've watched the podcast and all that. Matty will probably be watching and all that. Elliot Watt seeing if calling the best player did, and Carpenter didn't want to take him off, so I just, yeah.
Wait, let's go back to that. So you actually met Callum Hendry today.
Yeah.
I didn't know he was there.
I know you.
Yeah, he snuck up behind you.
Was you buzzing?
Yeah.
What did you think when you first saw him? What did you think?
I was gonna faint.
And he had a little chat with you, didn't he?
Yeah, I said, in the tunnel bit when I walked past him when he came out, I said I forgot I didn't bring the card because I didn't know he was gonna be here.
Did you? What did he say? Bring it next time.
Yeah.
Oh, was you buzzing when you seen him though?
Yeah.
And when he signed your shirt, didn't he? But what did he say when he signed your shirt? Should I put it next to your heart? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
So the second goal went in. Crewe scored, but it was offside. The linesman had his flag up.
Everyone was still celebrating.
All the Crewe fans were going mad. They were taking the tops off, giving it the big one, throwing abuse at the
We was all
Salford
sat there
fans.
looking wounded.
Yeah,
and
we
then,
all looked wounded, and we noticed it was like the players didn't want to notice the flag, but a couple of them got onto it a little
I
bit.
think they were trying to they were thinking if we act like they've not seen it, you know, like when you steal something as a kid. You know, if I act like I've not stole it, they'll just let me steal it.
Yeah.
And then they got found out, and then the whistle went ring, and then we went down, and then we scored a goal straight away. And
You called it that it was offside.
did I?
Yeah, you remember? You said should have that been offside?
Yeah.
It's rare for me to have football knowledge at that sense, so I'm happy with that.
But shout to Elliot Watt though. Elliot Watt's quick football brain, put the ball down, played it long,
Beautiful.
and yeah.
Did he score?
No, it went over to Luke Bolton, who tapped it across the goalkeeper. Matt Smith got his second.
Yeah.
The eruption. Though.
Why does he keep on stealing birthday goals?
I think maybe you need to ask him. Matt
When
Smith,
is
I
his-
don't condone
Now,
this message.
when it's his birthday, someone steal his goal.
You got to steal Matt Smith's
I'm
goal,
only joking.
But yeah, it was went over to Bolton. The stadium absolutely went.
You know what that was like?
nuts.
That feeling then. Do you remember we won in the penalty shootout against
Yeah,
Leeds?
it was that one.
I picked him up again thinking he's Simba.
Yeah.
And then Roy Keane was like sat a few yards behind, so I picked him up and was like, to Keane, I'll see if he looks at me. Swerved me again.
Why you're 33-year-old man, why do you pretend like you're a kid?
Wow. Can't believe it.
Try an high five to players, eh?
And yeah, he's had me right off. What can I say? Listen, right, my childhood was good, right, but I want to extend
Yeah,
it.
you didn't score any goals.
I scored. No, I didn't score any goals. I actually never scored a competitive goal. Thanks for that, bringing back that trauma. I have to run it back with my therapist now. We've got a load of new things to talk about.
My club, my story part 2.
Could never
I can't go
score.
back to Salford anymore.
I had yellow Diodora boots as well. Couldn't score with them.
Yeah.
And then was it after that second goal then that all the naughtiness happened with the bottles and the
No,
flares and all that?
Yeah, nobody got a red card. I didn't see who got. He didn't go off.
Nah, so it wasn't like do you call it a red card if it's
I don't think
official?
he got sent off. I think he just got sent to the stand to just
Right.
calm down. But yeah, it got. Obviously, they weren't happy. I can understand why they weren't happy.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's football, innit? The ref blew his whistle. His hands were down. Play can continue. Play continued. If Crewe want to celebrate for 90 minutes for an offside goal, go and do it. You know what I mean? We're not.
Speaking of which, I've never scored. I definitely would.
But it was perfect from a Salford perspective because
Oh,
they were
brilliant.
going nuts. They were still celebrating when the ball broke.
Yeah, it was literally within. It felt obviously it probably wasn't even like within the same minute, but it felt like
Yeah.
instantaneous, and it was just. Whew,
It went mad, didn't it, Myles? You
Yeah.
were jumping up and down, screaming, got picked up in the air again.
I picked him up.
But yeah,
Just stop doing that, okay, Sam?
well, I thought you like it.
It's weird. Embarrassing.
Okay, I'll stop it.
Yeah, just off the back of that second goal, the Crewe fans then became idiots and started throwing bottles on the pitch. One of them actually hit, I seen it, just go over the top of one of the young stewards and soak
Yeah.
him, which you don't want to see, especially at football. Like, get
I
over
think
it.
someone got spat on as well.
Wasn't good to watch though, was
No,
it?
it was
Like,
horrible.
stop play for 10 minutes.
There's an argument after the game
There's-
with,
yeah,
with the
there's-
security guard.
Yeah. They just thought, I think, obviously, Crewe were in good form. They were expecting to come to Salford and batter us, I think. And the way the second goal happened, tough.
Yeah.
Tough,
But,
innit?
I mean, I'll never condone against throwing anything onto the pitch. And you know, the stewards and that's out of order. But one thing that did happen that was good. So while they were just lobbing pure bottles, do you remember their striker? The
Yeah,
true
two
striker
of the players came and cleared
came
the
over
pitch.
and he started like trying to help clearing the, and all the Salford fans clapped. It was good that, because it was like, and I'm sure he actually shouted something to the fans. I don't know what he said, but I think it was like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
What are we going to achieve by doing this?" You know what I mean?
All they did was stop the game. It stopped them having more of a chance of coming back and winning the game.
And it was just dead awkward for everyone else who wasn't a Crewe fan.
Third goal, Ryan Watson, come on.
Watson's goal. You know, you were talking before about Matt Smith's goal feeling like it took for ages.
Yeah, it was weird, wasn't
Watson's, because he shot, and then it was like, oh, he saved it, but then what was probably a millisecond was like 50 hours. Like the ball just.
Well, it took a deflection. If you watch the
Is that what
highlights,
it
it
is?
took a deflection and it sort of slowed the pace of the ball, but curved the
Yeah,
pace
it
of
was
the ball.
mad. And then I just like, yo, he scored. And then I was buzzing.
And then, yeah, the stadium again went mad. I don't think, to be fair, I think if you speak to most Salford fans, no one really thought we was going to come away with a 4-2 win, especially. We might have scraped it, but the form we've been in, the form Crewe have been in.
3 on the bounce now, and it's a hopefully.
They've been better.
Yeah,
whole season.
3 on the
Yeah,
bounce.
yeah.
Took us up to mid-table as well. I think we're
They've
12
dropped
now.
to 6th.
No,
I think.
third.
Yeah.
We're 13th.
No,
Yeah, we have.
13th. Yeah,
13th,
we're 3 points off. No, sorry, 4 points off the playoffs now.
Yeah.
So if we
that's
play
the
against,
focus, isn't it?
got Wrexham next week away.
You're going to that, aren't
We're
you?
going out. We're going to Wrexham.
I'm glad you don't have Ben Foster.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
retired
he's
again.
retired now.
So you're going to another country?
No,
you
no.
excited?
Yeah, but they don't. But they still do have Paul Mullin.
They got Paul Mullen, but you know who we've got? Super Mike Smith,
And we've got Stevie Mallon.
Stevie Mallon. But yeah, if we manage to get a win over Wrexham on Saturday, that'll take
That'll
us
be big.
right
Where
up in
are
the
Wrexham
playoffs.
in the league now?
Wrexham are currently in the playoffs. I think they're around 4th or 5th. So if we beat them, another big, massive win. I said on that review of the last 10 games, if we get 15 points out the next 10, I'll be buzzing. We're on 9 at the minute.
It's a tough start to the season.
Yeah.
How many points are we off first?
8, I think.
We're not too far, yeah. About 8 points off first. That's how close this league is at the minute. There's only like 12 points between top and bottom. Like it's close. A couple wins, you're straight back up. But are we on for a playoff charge now, Myles?
Yeah.
Wembley.
You remember when I said it's not looking like we might not get in the playoff?
Yeah. You changed your opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna go for it. Neil Wood's men playing well now,
Yeah.
especially when we start getting all the players back from injury.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no Calmentor.
No, Callum Hendry back
Is
for
it?
around Christmas.
Is that what it is?
12 weeks he's out for. He was there yesterday. He was walking. Obviously, he had the leg brace on, but it's good to see him
They
walking.
called you big man, didn't it?
It ain't big man.
Yeah, so just regarding people's form, like Matt Smith has just been on form. That's why I predict him to score every game, because it's happening. I think Lund's been brilliant. Ingram, John are settling in the finding of form. I think as soon as he's come back, he's been insane. And he had a nice little chat with you, didn't he, before the game and after the game.
Same as Lund.
Same as Lund, yeah. Again, these are 2 players that I think have been brilliant in the midfield.
There you go, you'll have a good podcast now, won't you? Eh? Hey, little mascot there. Hey. Where did you go? Was it good? Good man. Did you enjoy yourself today? Yeah. What are you putting on the podcast? You're going to put I'm your best player now? Oh no, you're going to keep it as Callum. Oh, Matt Smith, man. That's it.
But yeah, it's looking good, isn't it? It's looking good for Salford. We're playing good football.
Yeah, I was really, especially, I feel like yesterday's game in the second half, a lot of our play was focused on the right hand side of the pitch, and that's where we was really strong there, because you got Bolton at the top, and then you got Ingram down here, and then obviously the transitional play is done by London. I just thought some of the play we did yesterday was insane. If Mallon had got that overhead kick, that would have been a world class, like hands down a world class goal.
It sounds mad saying it, doesn't it? But we could have scored 5 or 6 yesterday.
And we scored 4, which is mint.
Yeah.
So, is that been your favourite game?
Yeah. I can't believe we scored 4 though.
I know.
I've done that this season.
No.
Every time we got to the stadium now, I think yesterday was one of the first times we've been to the stadium going, good game today. Like, you know, the form we've been in running up to this, it's been like, if Salford come away with a point, we'll be happy. But yesterday was a tough game against a team in form, and we picked up a big important
Massive win as well, yeah.
Massive. Yeah, so Tuesday night we've got the EFL Trophy against Stockport at Derby, but
Big rivals.
Neil Wood has already said don't expect a full strength team. Like,
has he been saying
he
that?
said it in his match review last night. So
Baylor?
yeah,
Is he allowed to play?
I don't think he's allowed to play against his parent club unless it's specified in the. I don't know what the contract's like, but you can only
Yeah, 'cause
specify.
you could be like league competition locked, kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because he's not played for Salford in this competition. But if I'm Bailey, I don't want to play against Salford.
Yeah.
And especially playing. Imagine he plays and scores against us in Peninsula.
Yeah.
It's a bad luck for his career. So
There's a few
you
players
that
that could though, couldn't there? A few. Torre left last year. Could do it. Louis Barry was on loan last year at Salford. He could score against us.
He's Aston Villa. What is he? Have they loaned him out to Stockport?
Is it Stockport now? He scored 7 in 7 for them.
Is it a permanent deal or loan?
No loan.
Right.
He's absolutely tearing it up, Louis Barry. But yeah, Neil Wood said in his press conference post-match review last night that don't expect the same team. He said,
I think probably start with Pedro then up front or Dackers. Maybe give Dackers the
it
start.
will be Dackers. He said he's.
Why not Matt Smith?
We'll rest Matt Smith because what he said in the post-match is the way we are with injuries at the minute, we need to rest bodies. So we've got bodies for the important games on the weekend.
Yeah,
and
you
the
probably get that
EFL
young
trophy.
right back, won't you?
Yeah, the EFL trophy is it's an anything cup,
We
innit?
won't win any.
No, it's sort of like, when you're in the Premier League and the Carabao Cup's really good for the sort of developing the young players and players getting minutes. EFL trophies like that.
I think
for League Two.
Burko will get a game.
Yeah,
Because he came on yesterday. In fact, he was part of the goal, wasn't he?
Yeah, I can see Joe Wright starting in net. I think you'll see Burko, you'll see Humbles, you'll see Pedro, you'll see. I don't know if Kelly and Myles even start in this game tomorrow. I think he might get a rest.
It depends because, to be fair, he said he's not going to put full strength team out. So
Yeah.
But against Stockport, though, you don't want to. I don't know. I wouldn't call it like.
It's a derby as well.
Exactly, it's a derby. But again, like you said,
It depends who Stockport. I can't see
I think
Stockport.
Wrexham's more important for our season.
Stockport are fighting for top of the league as well at the minute, so they're not going to go full strength either because the weekend's more important to them. Winning the league at the minute is more important than the EFL.
Play
trophy.
Myles.
Put Myles in, yeah. But yeah, EFL. But forget that. Wrexham's to be a big important game. Hopefully, it might, like I say, Stockport might be a good chance for Shep to get some minutes under his belt if he's back from injury now. Feel Vassell as well if he's back. So they could be ready for Wrexham. Wrexham, what we say, in away as well. They're in form a little bit.
I'm going to do my classic Samir take 1-0. Mike's my fed up.
What are you saying?
It's you.
Me?
Why do you always say Matt Smith?
Because he always scores.
I'm going to say 3-1 Salford.
That'd be a good result if you got
I'm going to say I'm going to go out of the box with it. I'm going to say 3-1 Salford.
I was going to say
I'm
4.
going to say Matt Smith's going to score. I'm going to say Elliot Watt's going to get on the score sheet.
Or an assist.
Or an assist.
I think London will get an assist, actually.
Yeah, I'm going to say Matt Smith too, Elliot Watt.
1.
Yeah, and I actually think Wrexham will take the lead. Go on, Myles. Wrexham on Saturday, what are you saying?
3-1. I'm doing the same as you because it is,
You're going to say 3-1. Are we going 3-1?
3-1, I think Elliot Watt and Matty Lund.
Okay.
And then I don't think Smith's going to score.
You don't? Oh, that's mate, I tell you, he scores and he scores.
Well, yeah, we will be back straight after the Wrexham game. We're probably not going to do a review after Stockport. We might talk about it on the socials. But, looking after Wrexham. We'll do a video diary on the way to we'll do an away day diary like we did with Bolton. But make sure you click subscribe. Let us know in the comments as well if you think Salford are going to take 4 wins out of 4. Good to have you back on as well, Sam.
Oh, it's been good, yeah. I've had it's been good to get acquainted with this little dude again.
And yeah, by the way, shout out to small man JJ. If you don't know who that is, go and check him out on TikTok. He's absolutely killing it with Salford content every day as well.
Knowledge is insane, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to hopefully be looking at doing something with him soon. So let us know in the comments as well what you want to see us doing with other Salford creators as well, man.
Or even non-Salford, anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the idea as well, potentially turning into some live streams. We're just trying to figure out Samir's laptop issue at the minute.
It's the snidest laptop ever. Bought it brand new and it acts like it's 12 years old.
But if we can get it sorted, we'll do some sort of especially for games like Stockport, we'll go live on the channel and talk about it after the game rather than doing a proper podcast episode.
Yeah, would you like to do some live stuff?
Yep.
I think we'll get cancelled if Myles does it.
What?
Well, make sure you click subscribe. Shouts to Salford for having us as well.
Yeah,
So
thank you again. Appreciate that.
Thank you.
And good night.
Shawty on the beat.